Shehzad, in an election where, one would say in Hindi, सारे घोड़े खोल दिए थे, from 6 sitting chief ministers, cabinet ministers, even the prime minister on the poster, JP Nadda ji going ahead and doing door-to-door campaign. Are you happy with these numbers which you're taking home today?
Aam Aadmi Party has 2 chief ministers and both of them were involved in campaigning. That's 100%. True. We have 18 chief ministers, 6 were involved.
No, nobody's saying that's wrong. No, nobody's saying it's a good thing. Nobody's saying it's a bad thing.
Rashtriya Sayojak of Aam Aadmi Party was campaigning. Rashtriya Adhyaksha of BJP was campaigning. So I think we both put our best foot forward. And we believe that elections are a platform where you have to go to the people and express what you stand for, and that's what we did. But having said that, may I make you just hear something very curious?
MCD का लिख देता हूँ. MCD का लिख देता हूँ.
अच्छा, MCD का भी.
Exact लिख देता हूँ.
आवाज नहीं आ रही.
MCD के चुनाव में बीजेपी की 250 में से 20 से कम.
MCD के चुनाव में अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के हिसाब से हमारी तो 20 सीटें नहीं आ रही थी. प्रीति जी, आज तो 84 प्लस पे चल रही है बीजेपी. BJP has won 84 plus compared to what Arvind Kejriwal ji was giving us. This is a moral defeat of Mr. Kejriwal. It is a moral defeat of Satyendra Jain, who has lost all 3 wards. It is a moral defeat of Manish Sisodia, who's lost 3 out of 4 wards. It's a moral defeat of Kailash Gehlot, who's lost 3 out of 3. It's a moral defeat of Amatullah Khan, who's lost 4 out of 5. It is a moral defeat of Haji Yunus, who's lost 5 out of 5. It is a moral defeat of Aam Aadmi Party, which had 54% vote share in 2020, is down to 42. And it's a moral victory for us because we have gone up from 36% to 39%.
All right, well, moral victory is what you're saying where the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned. But Shehzad, just a minute, I'm going to cut across to Raghav Chadha also, who's joining us. Raghav, first up, many congratulations, I would say, but convincing win. But is it convincing enough is my question, Raghav. You were expecting a lot more. The pollsters predicted a lot more than what you've gone home with.
Well, I'll draw from the analogy of a bright student who performs very well in every exam and scores above 90% of marks. And in one fine midterm exam, he scores roughly around 80-82%, and all of us start thinking that the result is unfavorable. I think that analogy works very well in the case of Aam Aadmi Party. Every time we have got 67 out of 70 or 62 out of 70, that a simple majority like this is perceived by political analysts like you as not so convincing. But let me tell you, this is a great achievement, a great victory for a small party. Today, the Aam Aadmi Party, a small little party, has defeated the world's biggest political party and has uprooted BJP's 15 years of corrupt and absolutely incompetent MCD government, and politics of abuse and falsehood stands defeated. Politics of uprightness and truthfulness has won today, and people of Delhi have spoken and have rewarded their own son, Arvind Kejriwal, with an additional responsibility to serve in the MCD.
You know, Raghav, it's not a day to debate. It's now the campaign is over, all of that. But when you're going to reflect on the numbers that you're taking home, nobody's saying it's not a convincing win. It's a win is a win. Jo jeeta wahi Sikandar. You guys have gone back with the numbers that you have. It is a win. It's a win against the incumbent BJP. First time ever that you've taken on an incumbent BJP, and you won convincingly at that. But when I say, is it convincing enough? Because you yourself were expecting over 160. You had, the Chief Minister of Delhi who said 220, who said the BJP was not going to go over 20 seats. So in light of all of that, what is your biggest reflection? Is it that the Congress maybe now has eaten into a part of your vote? Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Preeti, every political party must introspect whether they win or lose, or win big or lose big. Every political party must introspect. While Aam Aadmi Party will certainly introspect as to which all areas we are lagging behind, or in which all areas have we exceeded even our own expectations. But it is also, and my unsolicited advice to the BJP is for them to introspect as well, that whether this politics of abuse and falsehood is taking them on the right path or on the wrong trajectory. And quite frankly, this election, which Aam Aadmi Party fought on the issues that concern and govern the MCD, like sanitation, like cleanliness, so on and so forth. BJP tried to run away from these elections first by postponing them, by unifying the MCD, and then once the elections were imposed on them, they tried to digress from the real issues. They got 7 chief ministers in Delhi, 17 union ministers in Delhi, hundreds of members of parliament, entire national organization of BJP and RSS, and above all, CBI, Enforcement Directorate, Income Tax, and a convict who's a con man suffering a sentence in Tihar to become their star campaigner. They put all their might to stop one man called Arvind Kejriwal. Yet the people of Delhi rewarded Arvind Kejriwal, and they said that, look, you have done remarkably well in your administration in the Delhi government, be it water, electricity, healthcare, education, and we want you to do well in MCD also. We are fed up of this garbage party and the garbage that they spread on the streets, and therefore they wanted to get rid of the BJP.
Raghav, the dichotomy, I'll come to you. Let's not get into a debate.
No, it's not. It can't be a one-on. Is there a problem in a debate in a democracy? So let me just counter a couple of points. I'm sure Raghav doesn't mind a young person. I may not be an MP, but I can still speak my mind. So let me speak. Let me make a counter on this point.
I'll come to you.
Let me make a counter. It's how debate should be done. No, let me make a counter.
I'll come to you.
It's the spirit of, unless he's scared of a debate.
No, I don't want to get into a debate right now.
So the world's most advertised party said that this was a party that had done a lot of kachra of Delhi in the areas that were most affected by this entire narrative. East Delhi, the Aam Aadmi Party has lost completely. The BJP has swept. In Manish Sisodia's area, they have lost all but one seat. And now on corruption, the courts have also not given bail to Satyendra. 1 second, let me have at least half the time he had.
You will get as much if not more.
Let me just complete. It's a debate. We can have debates. It's no problem. Raghav does not need to run away.
He's not running away.
Now, those who speak about uprightness and honesty in politics, what would they make if this mandate sent a message across to the people? What would they make about the fact that Satyendra Jain loses all his seats, Manish Sisodia loses all but one, Kailash Gehlot loses all his seats? This is a message as much they should also realize from, as much as we, in all humility, take a message from this verdict. Why aren't they? And after 15 years of anti-incumbency, according to them, they are just 25 seats ahead of us, 25, 30 seats ahead of us.